Good day everyone, and welcome to episode 31, season 2 in our series on Airport CEO. That's really nice to be able to follow that Swiftly airline into the Go Fast Airbridge, which is working Jetway Airbridge. The thing that connects it to the terminal building that's painted red, which means, of course, that our airport runs much faster and much more efficiently than anybody else's airport. Now, we did also have a bit of a delay there coming up to the introduction, but I think it was worth it just to be able to follow the aircraft in, much in the same way as we're following this aircraft out to our twin runways for its imminent departure. It looks really cool, actually. Although when it gets onto the runway, it does a bit of a dog leg right about there, which is kind of not what a real airline would do, but still. Okay, now let's see if we can keep up with it as it trundles along the runway for an immediate takeoff. No, it was too fast for us, but that's fine. Now, but we need to be getting back to business, because in this episode, as I said at the end of the last episode, we've got two things that we're going to do in this episode. And the first one is, oh, look at that, we've actually got more people over here now, but nothing much over there. But those two aircraft stands aren't coming into use for about 4 more days, I think it is, and then they get very heavily used. That's fine. But now this is our scheduler, and I think what we need to do for our scheduler is probably have a look at Sunday maybe, because that's jam-packed, and then Friday, which is a week away, which has got a bit of space in it. And the first thing we're going to do in this episode is turn on the auto scheduler. Now, I have no idea what's going to happen, but I think that it's going to be exciting. So, the auto scheduler enables automatic scheduling of offered flights. Flights will be scheduled in the next available slot, requires board members COO, we've got one of those, a COO, and a CIO, which might loosely be described as your CIO, the C being hard in Italian. But anyway, there you go. So we're going to press this button. You know what? I'm going to give it 20 minutes, just because I get anxious about these things. Minimum flight separator. Right. And here we go. Bang. Bang, bang. Bang, no bang. What? Oh, you have to tick it. You don't press it, you tick it. Well, we've ticked it. Okay. So according to the theory, all these flights that are on offer down here, the automatic flight scheduler should go away and schedule them. So, toggle, right, so that when we go back in here, things should be scheduled. Okay. Well, it does seem to have scheduled quite a bit of stuff, maybe, but it doesn't seem to have caught up with everything. So look at that. That's 50 out of 50, and it still reckons that it's overscheduled because it's red. Okay. Well, the automatic scheduler's on. Maybe it goes days in advance. Tuesday. Oh, look what it did here. Oh, yeah. So it's scheduled. It's scheduled contiguously. Look at you. Whoa. It has been fiddling around, hasn't it? Yes, indeed it has. Oh yeah, look at that. Wow. Well, you know what? That's maximum utilization. The way I did it, I put everything into day-tight compartments so that by midnight of every night, all our flights were scheduled and done. Running over midnight and going into the next day, of course, is going to be more efficient. But what it's scheduling is, see, look at that. Wow. Okay, the auto scheduler is not going to come into its own until after Friday of next week, which is when we're scheduled up to, and even then it's going to have some issues over here. But eventually the auto scheduler will be running everything. And you know what? As long as it doesn't clash the flights, I mean, it's good going across, it's keeping them separated, that's fine, as long as it keeps them all separated downwards as well. So that now see, I hope you can tell too the difference between who's on which runways around here. Yeah, that could be very interesting, because the crosswise, yes, seems to be doing fine, but downwise is where we may run into some issues. Well, you know what, we'll see. So I think that's going okay. Yeah, we'll delay you, why not? I'm kind of happy with that, 1.6 million. Okay, well, while we're at that, and that seems to have not crashed around our ears, let's go and clean up a few of these. We'll get the inbox going, okay. Then we've got that, receipt for that, yeah. Receipt for a mind reader. But, you know, again, I would have to say I don't see the mind reader. I don't get the advantage that the mind reader supposedly gives you. There he is, but not following him. You've got to keep pressing on the button to keep up with him. Anyway, that's as it may be. That's as it may be. Okay, so I'm going to say, I'm going to say that we still haven't fixed up the hand dryers over there, but let's just double check the hand dryer situation over here. We didn't fix these up either. We deleted them, but we haven't put the new ones in. It's fascinating how it comes out so far from the wall, and yet people, when they use it on this side. Where are you going? Just walk into the bathroom and then out again? No, weirdo. You come into the bathroom, you go into the bathroom to use it, not to check it out. Although, mind you, having said that, he could have come into the bathroom and decided that it was too unclean even for him. So the heavy bar is at the end, but I wonder why it comes out from the wall. You would think that it would leave space for the people, not for the wall. But you know what? I don't. I've decided long ago that I don't know that much, so that's fine. All right, grumpy, irritable, and cranky. That's what we're doing here, grumpy, irritable, and cranky. Now, I'm going to do a bit of finagling. Finagling. Seriously, dude. Ba-bum, 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 ba-bum. 1, 2. Switcheroony around. 1, 2. And then, holding the control key down, get rid of these two, which we don't want. Okay, there you go. We're all done. I have my own office, by the way. Does anyone remember I have my own office, which is a staff room? Allowed staff types are the CEO. That's me. And we've got another staff room here for the CFO. So the boss of bosses and the money dude are right there. So it's all happening in Grumpy's International. The execs have perks. Actually, you know what? Sorry, before we go and do anything else that could be useful, I remember seeing somewhere around here a coffee machine. Oh, no, sorry. That's Sim Airport. Whoa, too many games. Way too many games. The confusion level is rising. The gameage is increasing. It's stressful. Stressful at the bottom of the ladder, let me tell you. Whew. Now, the next thing we said we would do today is take the plunge into baggage. And I may be wrong. I may be wrong, but we need to procure. You're a goose. Yeah, sorry, we're not going to do anything unless we procure it, and we can procure it because we are very familiar with the system of procurement. And 20 hours. Oh, that's all right. That's a day. It gives us more money. So we're going to procure it, and then we're going to go and try and make baggage working. Now, on previous experience, and only based on previous experience, we know that it done broke. That's what it done do. So, to be honest, I'm a bit worried that it's going to done break in this one, but we're going to give it a shot anyway. Let's have a quick look. We can paint things. Anyone want to paint stuff? I don't know. What would you paint? Nah, we don't want to paint stuff. Decorations, seating. Got seating. Restaurants and cafes. Well, put 2 of those in. Cashier counter. Display fridge. Yeah, no. No. No, okay. Shops, no. Bathrooms, done. Security, yeah, we're on top of security. Desks everywhere, man. Got desks everywhere. Staff, yeah, we did staff. Anything here we haven't done? No, done all that. Now, aircraft, no. Ooh, weather station. Yeah, okay. Anyone know where we should put a weather station? Next to the ATC tower. Now, also, does anyone know, for example, if not a position valid, not a valid position? Oh my word! Hooly dooly! You seriously need to get that tongue working and get the words out, man. Okay, so we're building a weather station. Runway exit, got them. Concrete tiles. Why would you want a concrete tile, and where would you put it? Well, we could put it at the end of our runway so that people don't run off the runway. But I don't think we should do that. Maybe what we should do is put it beside the runway in the vain hope that our aircraft will not stray off the runway, the taxiway. You do see them sometimes next to runways, but more than likely they leave them as grass so that in fact the aircraft can run off the runway without breaking its gear, landing gear. Because you can move an aircraft even if it gets stuck in grass, which actually if it was going fast would help slow it down. But it's much harder to move it if it's got no gear, landing gear or wheels underneath it. Then it becomes somewhat of a problem. Now, how are we doing? I don't think it's been approved yet, but we just checked this out. Got a bit of time left. So let's up speed. All ahead. Aye, Captain. All ahead. 1.5 million. Well, we're certainly going to have enough money to get the baggage system working. That's not going to be an issue. Now, the other question is where we're going to put it. And are we going to have separate baggage systems for separate terminals? Terminals. Gosh, we've got one terminal building, for goodness sakes. Separate baggage systems for small and medium commercial. And the answer is no, we're not. It's going along what might be described as well. Yeah, it is. Ooh. Okay, well, we've got concrete bits going in here. No maintenance on them, so it's just to look pretty exercise. Speaking of looking pretty, what if we were to stop people going in sideways into this place? Anyone think that could be a good idea? We'd do a little bit of management of traffic, which is sometimes what they do with these things. Management of traffic. Now, you actually have a front and a back, don't you? Or do you? Can't tell. Well, whatever. How about we put you up there like that, see what happens? Fascinating idea. That's like control. See, now they can't go like that. They'll have to go up here and then down there. Ah. Using decoration to control the flow of people. Very clever. 1.6 million. Toilet's broken. Still no sign. No sign? No sign. A contract was not completed in time. No bonuses received. I better know who that was. Yeah. 11 hours left. I bet it was this. Oh, maybe not. Wait a minute. Who was it? Was it this guy? No. Was it this guy? Ooh, our coffee shop is closed. We need a new coffee shop. One. No, I don't want a one. We want something with a bit of gazoomp in it. The bean. The bean. I like the bean. Financials. Why is it called the bean if they sell financials? Seriously? Oh, sorry. I can't read for the life of me. Yeah, okay. Sorry. My bad. I'm having a bad day today. Bad day. Yes, yes, yes. Really? Let's go no, no. We did 3 yeses, so now I think we'll do a couple of no's. What? No, yes, no. No, yes? No. Yes. Just mess things up completely. No. I think our default oh, gosh. There. Default position would be no on this one. How are we doing baggage-wise? No, not yet. Okay. Ooh, look at all this. There's traffic everywhere. Coming in, going out, everything. I quite like those concrete blocks that we put in. Were they walls? No, I think they were concrete tiles. Yeah, there you go. Concrete tiles. Then they're cheap as concrete tiles, and we can put them everywhere. Okay, everywhere. And the other good thing about concrete tiles, are we going to put any more air stands in? You know what, let's just leave that for a minute and think about that very carefully. Because if the auto scheduler is in fact chugging along nicely, actually let's go. There's no Well, it's filling up things. There's no gaps. There are no gaps, but there are some overlaps I'm beginning to see going down. But again, the real test won't be until we get clear of this stuff, where the scheduler can just take over and do. Do you see what I see? So that 20-minute gap that the scheduler puts in is 20 minutes for each stand, not for the airport. We are going to end up with congestion. Yeah, you can see that coming a mile off. We're going to end up with congestion. But you know what? That's it. The schedule is not that bright, actually. The scheduler is not that bright. But it would be difficult to be fair to the devs. It's going to be very difficult to implement an algorithm that will check, if you like, horizontally across one stand, as opposed to the arrival and departure times of all aircraft across all stands. And then if you have multiple runways that you're using, the grouping's not going to be easy for an algorithm to figure that out. It's going to have to be quite a complicated algorithm. So not at all easy. But interesting. We have a baggage handling system, ladies and gentlemen, and so we need to pause the game and then think about putting in some baggage handling stuff. Now, ideally, the end here would probably be a good baggage handling location, but I'm going to make it harder than it needs to be and put it here. That's exactly what we're going to do. And we're going to start, as with all things complicated, with the baggage bay. Because ye old baggage bay is where everything's going to go to and come from. So we need to do this, and we need not to have walls in the way of doing it. But in addition to that, if the baggage system works, we are going to want to be putting in some room for the devices that the baggage system often uses. Cannot be placed on walls, right? So we're going to need depth, so we're going to need 1, 2. So if we could go all the way back to there, so 2 squares from there should be enough for people to walk past. That gives us ample room. We put 1, 2, 3. That gives us sideways room, because I have no idea how much this is going to take up. So what we're looking at is, if I can get my head around this, right there, up to, now you're all going to be able to see this, but I'm going to put my finger on the screen because at the moment, for some obscure reason, I just can't count tiles. Right, tile counting, not intuitive today. What? Oh, okay, hang on. I think I got that right. Did I get that right? There's only one way to find out. Go to the baggage handling system and check. No, I did not. I'm 1 short. 1 short. Of course I'm 1 short. Who wouldn't be 1 short, right? 1 short. Okay, we need, well, actually now we need to delete the wall. So that's incredibly helpful. that we've done all of that and not deleted the wall. And you need to go away, and that's quite irritating that when you're doing that it comes up. But what? Ooh. Okay, can't be placed on the wall. Right, well, it's the right size. So the other thing we probably need to do is define the area by building in some more walls, i.e. from there. No, not from there. Stop it. Stop it. Right. Walls. So, 1, 2. Walls. Okay, now we know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're over designing this. I'm just saying that we're over designing it. It's basically a true statement. And I think we probably need to put 2 doorways into this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, nice. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Smack bang in the middle. Very good. And the next thing we need to do is, this is definitely a staff zone. Right. And we're going to, just because we are. Now, interestingly enough, let's go and get some more ramp agents. If I recall correctly, this thing, 2 ramp agents. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get a lot more ramp agents to make sure we do not have a problem with this staff-wise. Where's staff? Employees. Staff, employees. Same deal. Applicants. And we want ramply agents. And we basically are going to I was going to say we're going to hire everyone, but look at that. Look at that. Wow. Wow. Oh man, come on. Seriously? Okay, we're going to hire 2 now. We'll come back later and hopefully there'll be some, shall we say, better quality applicants for our firm. We do need to get that going along. No, you are not allowed to wait. And neither are you. All right, there you go. That's it. We've got a gap, and we're going to use that gap. We're going to do something else as well before we forget, because we will forget. We're going to go to procurement, and we're going to get not a stair truck, but a belt loader truck. And we're going to order 3 of them. Because we've got, no, we're not going to order 3, we're going to order 4. We've got 9 medium commercial, and they all come in 15 minutes apart. So I'm going to get 4 of those. So 4 belt loader trucks. 1 more, I better order it though. 1 more pushback truck because I think we might need it. Now, the small pull force service truck could be useful for our light commercial. So we'll get 3 of those. And we have pushback trucks for our large aircraft. Medium class aircraft. Pushing needs, no. I think it's going to have to be this guy for the medium aircraft. Yep. Oh, well, you know what, we'll see how we go, because we've got them in there, right? So now we need to proceed with the baggage. Now, in this particular episode, we are going to continue with the episode. I wonder if I should just do that. No, I better not do that. Why is it red? Must be placed inside. Well, it accepted it. Well, that's fine. Okay, so we're going to do that, and we are going to let that run, actually, because I want that built. Now, let's deal with this one stage at a time. The first stage of baggage handling, you'll be surprised to know, is right here, where people who work at check-in counters, otherwise known as check-in desks, collect baggage for the sole purpose of getting it on board an aircraft. Domestic baggage claim. I'll say it's all domestic, there's no international. What would the difference be? No, we're not even going to ask. Not even going to ask. So we're going to put an underground conveyor belt in this way for all of these guys. Of course, underground is where it's at, because we don't want people walking on top of our conveyor belt. What is that doing there? Seriously? What is that doing there? Hold on. How did that, which belongs in, not here, it belongs in here, isn't it? No. Yes, no. No, it doesn't. It belongs in coffee shop. Where's coffee shop? No. What? Food. Was it in food? I've lost it. Well, how about that? Coffee shop? Ah, there it is. Coffee shop. Well, no, you need to go away, because you do not belong there at all. How did that get there? Did I do that accidentally? Ah, the klutz lives on. The klutz lives on. Seriously though? Seriously. Now, you all remember a long time ago in an Airport CEO episode, a long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, the direction of the arrows is very important, because that's where the baggage goes. And so what we are aiming to do underground is get all our baggage from all our check-in desks, check-in desks, into a single flow of traffic. That was the wrong button. That, by the way, was the F button if you ever need to press it. And get our baggage going at least to the what do you call that thing? The baggage bay, which Sure, let's call it a baggage bay. I'm okay with that. What about you guys? The theory being, of course, well, it used to work this way, that it followed the line until it got to a line going the other way, and then it went the other way. Now, how are we doing up? We need to build our baggage bay thing so that we can work this stuff out. And we need to get up into, actually, depending on, actually, this is where the problem comes in, depending on which side picks up and drops off, depends on which side we take our thing to. Actually, if we can read this, okay, so we're okay because the delivery is on the right, so that's good. We'll bring it in here. Now that works out very well for us. Easy. Fair way to travel though, but doable. Doable. So what we need to do is set ourselves some guidelines, which is real easy to do because we can. So we're going to come in. Yeah, we'll come in one off the wall, so that's good. So we'll come back down here like this. And again, everything is underground, so we're not taking up airport space above ground. Although, mind you, it would look rather tricky if we had to manage all this stuff above ground. So we've got a lot going on here. And there we go, all the way up through there. And again, we're underground, so we come in one. And then we're going to put above ground in because this is where we start. And because we don't know how big our stuff is going to be. Like that, like so. Now, this is where we need to go back to procurement. Well, actually, do we? No, I'll tell you what, let's just get it running first without any of the fancy stuff that you get in procurement. We'll just get it running. Because the last problem we had in terms of baggage was that we actually couldn't get it running. I mean, that was it, full stop, it just did not run. It got jammed up because of ramp agents. Well, it appeared to be ramp agents. At the, I like to call it the baggage bay. I keep thinking of baggage carousel, which is what you get at the end when you go to pick up your bags. But no, it's the baggage bay. So in terms of employees, we're going to overdo the ramp agent situation. Oh, look, oh, much better. Yeah, okay, we've got 2. So we've added 4 ramp agents. I'm going to go up to 8. I'm going to get more ramp agents than we logically or reasonably need. Because it's just, that's just the way it's going to be. Now then, what we're going to need is a baggage carousel, a proper baggage carousel, for people who are leaving the airport. And right there's our problem, because there's only one. Well. Now I could put it here and it would be a very small baggage carousel, because I can't get rid of the security gates, otherwise we're going to end up with issues. And nobody wants issues. So how about we do that? How about we come down here and we do some fancy, I know, let's just squeeze it in where we can, operations. I could move that, but I'm not going to. You know why? Because I don't want to. Good reason. How about, doesn't like that, does it? No, it does not. How about that? You know, you very well know that that is in fact exactly what we're going to do. And we're also going to do something particularly interesting right here. And right there, as it turns out, we're going to put another wall right there. And we're going to put a door right there. It wasn't planned, but if it works, it could actually be very neat and tidy. You come out onto the pathway right here. And where are you going? Oh, I see. Well, I hate to be the one to break it to you, but you're going away. And so are you. And then when we get this area set up, we're going to redirect that over to there. That's an interesting concept. Then we're going to put a baggage area down there. So, now when bags come off planes, I don't believe they go through, or do they go through scanners? Well, they should, shouldn't they? I don't know what if we're going to make them go through scanners, but let's take our bags. Oh, there you go. Okay, hold on. I'm going to pause the game for another minute. You know, we're 42 minutes in, ladies and gentlemen, but we're not stopping. We are not stopping until we get baggage bagged. That's just the way of it. But I need to come down here. So, first of all, we get stuff. Whoop. We get stuff into the carousel. Carousel. Baggage bay area. Then we get stuff off the baggage bay area. What did we say? Yeah, one out, and then we get it out of the baggage bay area up to the wall, at which one point from the wall it goes underground. Underground, I tell you, and all the way across to maybe there. I don't know, hang on, we need to check this. If it goes down there, I am very reluctant to take it outside the building. I know you can, but I'm very reluctant to do it, so I'm going to keep it inside the building. For no other reason than I just feel that that's probably the better option. If you are going to dig up things because something's not working, I'd rather dig it up inside the building than rip up taxiways and runways and aircraft stands, etc., etc. Like so. This is going to be a bit of a construction challenge for our dudes here. Remembering, of course, that we need to have this going in the right direction. And into there. Now, getting into here is one thing. Getting a baggage carousel running is a very different thing. So how are we going to do this? Well, I'm glad you asked. So the first thing we're going to do is fiddle around until we get a nice angle down here. And then the whole point of a carousel, 1, 2, 3, the middle, 1, 2, 3, right. The whole point of a carousel is that it should go clockwise, not anti-clockwise. I know, but I can't help myself. It's a thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Right. Clockwise. Clockwise is good. Okay, how big? Well, that's a good question. I think that big. Why? Because is the answer I would use. And I'm not going to fancy this up either. I'm just going to make it basic, round, and pointing in the right direction, if I'm at all lucky, and functional. That looks like a mistake. Yeah, I can go with that. That certainly looks like a mistake. A big one, as I think you would agree. Wow, that was intuitively bad. What? How is it not going that way? I think we've got one or two little issues here, because I'm turning this thing and it is not doing what I want it to do. Alright, tell you what we do. Overground conveyor belt. Delete you, and delete you. Click that, go to there, get out of that, do that, click on that, don't like that, go back there, do this, select that. Alright. Wow. What was that? Small size above ground, right? Right. What is it doing? Did I make them underground? Is that what the problem is? Did I mess up? Well, given past experience, you would have to say that is a very likely scenario. So let's do it again. Overground. 1, 2, 3. And then 2. Right? Yes, because that's how it goes. Then you go down. Maybe even to there. Then you go across, which is going to go to one short of where you want to go up. Then you're going to go up. Look at that, it did it there. You klutzy thing. It changed them. And you know what we're going to do, because we do this all the time anyway, but we are going to restrict the inside of our conveyor belt to the presence of staff, because we don't want passengers standing on or inside our conveyor belt. Now we have to turn this on so that we can build it. And when these walls are destroyed, and this is actually built here, we're going to turn this into that room there. And then we may, actually, you know what, we don't even have to. No, we don't have to, actually. No, we don't have to. We're going to redo this. We're going to redo this, because there's no reason to change that at all. We're going to undo the delete. There you go. And they can come out there and then just wander over there to their heart's content. And while we're waiting, because we're waiting, we're going to put some lighting down the bottom. I love how lighting is a decoration. Not really. High quality U. Yep. And then trees. Yep, you guessed it. Trees. Because who doesn't like decoration? Okay, so assuming that we have at all got this right. Let's check and make sure we've got some more baggage handling dudes. They would probably be better if they were baggage handling dudes, but they're ramp agents. I want a considerable quantity of them because I don't want to have the problem. How are we doing contracts-wise, procurement-wise? Right. Where's the... Alright, we've got the baggage handling system. We haven't got the conveyor belt tilt, and we haven't got the scanner. But you know what? That's for a later day. Now, station ramp agents per side 2, so we need 4. Interesting. Increased number of employees. Oh, you can and you can decrease. Ooh. I'm not opening the baggage bay at all. Nope, not even a little bit. Not until everything is ready, and everything is not ready. All ahead, 2/3. Aye, Captain, all ahead, 2/3. Almost an hour into the episode, and still chugging along. Now, what we can do while we're having a delay moment here is have a look at the scheduler. We're at Sunday, so how's Saturday looking? You can see the scheduler's doing it. It's moving it. Small variation. Not a big one, but a small one. All right, well, we'll see. We'll see. Going along. More ramp agents. Yes and yes. Now, let's go to job tasks. Janitors are a bit overwhelmed at the tick of the clock. Ramp agents, we have 32, and we have a job for 0 of them. 48 to 1, and airport staff is 46. All right, so no, I'm happy with that. I am happy with that, actually. But we need this built. Guys, build. All ahead full. Aye, Captain, all ahead full. So no dawdling. If you're late for the plane, buddy, you missed the plane. Maybe, well. And then I say that and everyone gets upset, so we go, oh, all right, well, you can miss the plane. Where are our builder dudes? There's not that much that we scare. Oh, well, we've got a lot of stuff going on. No, don't wait. They're building it. It's happening down there. They're building it up here too. Yeah, we're getting there. So I suspect they're going to finish the above and below ground conveyor belts before they move on to this room over here. But I'm very keen to see if the carousel actually follows the correct directions and the bags all flow in the one way they're supposed to flow when we get there. Oh, we haven't designated that room. Ha ha. Yeah, now that would have been a trick for young players, wouldn't it? Which we've fallen into a few. I've fallen into a few of those. Food room, shop room. Okay, domestic baggage claim area. You know that it's going to be this room right here. Probably that much of the room, actually, because that's a reasonable size. No, don't wait. And the next thing is we need flooring, because we have a policy about floors. And the non-secure area is like this. And this, which I don't know that it actually did, because it still hasn't deleted that wall there. But we'll find out. We will indeed find out at full speed ahead. Tupolev. I think TU is Tupolev 226. Very nice Russian aircraft manufacturer. Well, it's all happening. And the aircraft operations haven't fallen over because of the scheduler, mind you. We had scheduled a lot by hand, and we were really a long way in advance. I think we were down to Friday, weren't we? Yeah, it looks like Friday. So Saturday onwards is when we're going to start seeing what the scheduler actually does. And we're kind of hoping it doesn't cause us major issues. We're getting a lot of breakage. I wonder if we should be getting some more janitorial staff in there. Yeah, I think so. The janitors... Oh, security was overwhelmed there for a second. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. So we'll get... Will we? Yeah, of course we will. We will hire some new security because we never want security overwhelmed. That's the one thing you don't want to have go pear-shaped on you. Then we'll get some janitors. They're janitors, but still, you'd think that you could get reasonably, you know, in the area of a janitor, you'd want to get like some competency levels. Wow, it's a struggle. It's a real struggle. And finally, some more rampage. I mean, I'm overdoing it. I know I'm overdoing it. But I'm overdoing it because of the issues we had last time with ramp agents. I don't want them again. So we're going to go ahead. Full bore ahead. You've got new applicants. Yeah. Here it starts. Couldn't land because the plane was occupying the stand. Right. Okay, we're building down here. We're going to have our baggage carousel in our domestic baggage claims area. And it's going to be exciting. I'm not sure about you, but I think those trees are growing. They seem to expand to fill the space available. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll keep an eye on this row here and see if that happens. But the carousel's progressing. Well, at least the room in which the carousel's going to reside is progressing. Ooh, thunder. I wonder if we should put a different floor in for our baggage carousel. So where is it? It comes out to there. Let's put a different floor in for baggage claims. Oh, why not, right? I mean, it's just a nice to have thing, but a nice to have is still a nice to have. How about a bit of an off, whatever colour that is? Well, I don't know, but it's going to look different when it's built. Sure. No, we're not delaying flights. You just get on with it. Now, why are they standing there? No particular reason, apparently. I still think it's interesting how they do sections that don't connect or relate to each other, either sequentially or otherwise. But there you go. Okay, we're all ahead full. We've got 2,255,000 in the bank. I mean, we are a successful airport. There's no doubt about that. We've made it. We will make it even more, I suspect, if we get baggage to work. But, okay, let's have... What are we doing contractor-wise? Mind you, it is a big build. Where is it? Operations, there you go. No, and no. Baggage handling systems disabled, right. Airport lights off 7, on at 7. The catering service is disabled, coming soon. Cleaning services, coming soon. Okay. Well, they've started on the carousel even though they haven't even built the floor on which the carousel sits. Fascinating. That's going to be a successful operation then. Oh, look, we built the carousel, everyone, and now we need to put a floor under it. Ah, well, let's destroy the carousel and put the floor in, then put the carousel back. Yeah, you could almost work for the government. Who said that? I didn't say that. Did I say that? No. And we're going to wall that up because you just can't walk in and out of places just like that. All right. There goes the wall, and here comes the flooring. Is it the flooring coming first or the foundations come first? Who knows? I don't know. I care, though. I do. I care. We put a wall in there. Then we've got a doorway that they can come in and out of. Ooh, it's looking pretty cool. They're on it now. They're down there. They're building it. Okay, go on. Oh, that's the wrong one. I don't want to put a wall in there. I want to put a wall in there. There you go. No, 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 no. If in doubt, no. All right. Non-secure area, but baggage claim. Domestic. No. It's the A's. I wonder why the A's are getting more trouble than the B's. Because B is the medium commercial and A is the light commercial. Oh, look, we even had the naming convention. How forward thinking is that? Not bad. Probably an idea I didn't come up with on my own, though. I'm not taking any credit for anything that sounds good because somewhere in there's going to be a klutz factor. Ooh. It looks, because you can see in which direction it is moving. Is that the sound of the carousel I can hear? Oh, that's attention to detail that I like. Yep, seems to be moving in the correct direction. Okay. That to me looks like a carousel that is functional. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take a big stab in the dark and try and turn this thing on. Everyone ready? Well, turned it on. Did I designate that a staff area? I think I did. Hang on. Is it a staff area? Domestic baggage claim? No. Shop room? No. Staff? No. Staff area. Staff zone. Sorry, not area. Zone. Yep, it's a staff zone. Did I secure it? Did I secure you? The answer is no. And let's do you as well, just to be on the safe side. And did I make you also a staff zone? I don't know, but I'm going to go with doing that again. Okay, so it's on. You know what? We need to do the test. And the test is, we come down here to our check-in desks and we go all the way over so we can see them all, and we pause the game. We go into not construction, get it right, we go into operations and we turn the baggage handling system on. Toggle baggage handling service requires baggage upgrade. Got it. An open baggage claim area. Got it. And a baggage bay. Got it. Now, just let's double check something because I've got a sneaking suspicion. Stand upgrades, repair, blah, 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 blah. Reconnect the baggage bay. Cannot connect baggage bay while handling. Oh, okay. All right, so first of all, we've got it turned on. So let's go over here. Right. Reconnect the cannot connect while handling flight. What flight? What flight? You are, oh, we've got so many flights coming in. We can't hook up. We can hook you up. One. Okay. Two. Whoa. There's no. Three. Long way away. Four. So far it's only B1 that's not connected. B1. So I suppose what we could do here, B1, can I hook you up? Probably not. B1, nope, and I can't. Okay, so B1, 7, 8 and 9 are not connected. B1, 7, 8 and 9 are not connected. Come down here to the check-in. Go back to operations somewhere. I can't see this. This, by the way, is not good, devs. This yellow, because it's really hard to see. Baggage handling system is enabled, and we're going to go to all ahead 1/3, and we're going to hope to see some baggage being placed on a carousel somewhere at some time, hopefully in the not too distant future. But we also need to be mindful that we need to hook up these other runways. Oh, there we go. Let's hook you up straight away while we have the opportunity. Okay, so now we're down to 1, 8 and 9. 1, 8 and 9. And we're keeping an eye down here to see when bags start arriving. And certainly no bags are being unloaded. We're an hour into the episode and we have no baggage. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think at this point we possibly should call it an episode. Or should we? I mean, really. I mean, how close are we? That's the problem, of course. We don't know. We can't tell how close we are to getting baggage working or not. Somewhat irritating. We're sitting here waiting for something to happen. And so far, nothing. Now, we don't actually know what happens when you turn baggage on. Will it only apply to newly scheduled flights coming in and out? All the flights that are currently scheduled in and out were scheduled when we didn't have baggage. So in fact, we may even have to wait quite some time before we get to see some baggage handling taking place. And we still have 3 medium aircraft stands that we need to hook up to the baggage system anyway. So yeah, I think so. I think we should call it. It's been a long episode. And then, of course, episode 32, we'll be looking to see some baggage handling actually happening. And I don't want to do anything off camera that will take away the wonder and excitement of seeing bags on carousels and going through check-in desks and through the baggage bay handling system. All exciting. And fortunately, I see over here, at least I hope I see over here, yes, I see ramp agents, and I see 2 of them per side. And just to be on the safe side before I call this episode, you know what I'm going to do? Yes, you're right. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hire 2, even though you're sitting there and not going away, I'm going to hire 2 more ramp agents. Because I don't even care. You know what? Take you. All right, good. And just to make sure everything works magically, I'm going to increase. Oh no. Oh no, look at that. It's scheduled for unloading. So what is it? It's SA165. Where is SA165? Well, actually, you know what? Now that we've got the tools, let's go use them. SA165 is not there. SA165. Let's have a look at that again. SA165. It's unloading. But where is it unloading? SA165. Sorry, we're just SA165. Tupolev. Nice Russian aircraft. SA165. No! It's 866 no's in a row. Huh? Nope. SA165. No, that's that. No. Another Tupolev. We don't have an SA165. Okay. SA165. 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 FA? No, SA. Okay, well, you know what? SA165, unloading, scheduled. How far in advance is SA165? I wonder if it's in Monday somewhere. I'll just have a quick look. SA166. So it's a Stripe airline. SA166, SA165, SA165. Interesting, I can't see SA165. Let's go back to Sunday for a second. SA166. Interesting. SA. I can't see it there either. SA165. Well, I found SA166. Interesting. Maybe it's got it wrong and it's SA166, which, as it turns out, doesn't happen till Sunday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days away. Well, you know what? It's scheduled. It's scheduled. Okay, look, seriously, thanks everyone. It's 1 hour and 15 minutes. We've done a lot today. The auto scheduler's in, and so far, it's not too bad. We've got baggage in and ready to roll with ramp agents galore. So in the next episode, we'll look to see our first baggage handling system coming in and getting operational. So thank you very much. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. I still hope you're enjoying the series. And until next time, it's bye for now, and see you all later. Bye.